Tamara de Lempicka. Adam and Eve. The painting, created in 1932, is housed in a private collection. Tamara de Lempicka's Adam and Eve is a striking example of her Art Deco style, blending sensuality with bold, geometric forms and intense contrasts. Adam and Eve are positioned closely together, both nude, with muscular, idealized physiques. Adam has his arm around Eve in a protective and possessive manner, highlighting a tension between the two figures. Eve, who is leaning into Adam, looks outward, her face expressing a mix of contemplation and inner strength. Her hair is styled in loose curls, contrasting with her structured, angular features, which were typical of Lempicka's portraiture style. Adam, on the other hand, gazes downward, suggesting a sense of melancholy or introspection. His protective grip on Eve hints at the traditional role of the male figure as protector, but his body language complicates this with a sense of vulnerability. This subtle tension between them challenges the depiction of Eve as the one who leads to the fall, instead presenting both figures as equally complex and aware of the choices before them. Lempicka's signature Art Deco style shines here through her precise, sculptural rendering of the figures. Their skin is smooth and polished, evoking the look of marble statues. This stylistic choice connects her work to classical ideals of beauty, while the bold outlines and geometric precision reflect modernism. Every muscle, curve, and shadow is meticulously crafted to enhance the figure's elegance and physicality, evoking a sense of timelessness. Her technique in light and shadow is particularly effective, creating a chiaroscuro effect that gives the figures a three-dimensional, almost tangible quality. The interplay of light accentuates their curves and contours, giving depth to the forms and drawing attention to the musculature and softness of their skin. This controlled use of lighting also creates a dramatic, almost theatrical atmosphere, heightening the emotional impact. The background in Adam and Eve is kept minimalistic and dark, making the figures the focal point. The muted, earthy tones contrast with the lighter flesh tones, emphasizing the figure's solidity against an undefined space, almost as if they are caught in a suspended moment in time. This abstract backdrop evokes a sense of isolation and separation from any particular setting, reinforcing the timelessness and universality of their story. The limited color palette, typical of Lempicka's work, adds to the sophistication of the piece, using shades of cream, beige, and brown to model the bodies, which are given a marble-like sheen. The dark background deepens the drama and draws the viewer's eye directly to Adam and Eve's expressions and body language, emphasizing their emotions and their shared but tense relationship. In her portrayal, Lempicka adds layers of interpretation to the Adam and Eve narrative. Rather than merely focusing on the fall from innocence, her depiction highlights themes of human fragility, desire, and the weight of choices. Adam's and Eve's physical closeness suggests intimacy, yet their diverging gazes and expressions imply individual inner worlds, each processing their shared fate differently. The classical symbolism in the painting aligns with Lempicka's fascination with Renaissance art, while her modern, psychological twist on the figures invites a contemporary interpretation. Eve, with her confident posture and resolute expression, seems to embody female autonomy, while Adam's downward glance and protective hold suggest an awareness of impending consequences. Together, they represent not just the first humans, but archetypal figures grappling with human desires, conflicts, and responsibilities. The artwork captures a complex emotional landscape, alternating between love, regret, and resignation. Unlike traditional religious portrayals, Lempicka's Adam and Eve are portrayed not as sinners or mere symbols but as multifaceted individuals with real emotions and tensions. Their expressions, body language, and physical beauty combine to convey the weight of human experience, how relationships intertwine desire and consequence. Adam and Eve showcases Lempicka's fascination with the sensual and the divine, combining her influences of Renaissance art with her own modern, Art Deco aesthetic. Through this painting, Lempicka invites viewers to reflect on the timeless, universal themes of choice, consequence, and the complexities of human relationships, all rendered with her glamorous style.